state saying that it is gain of function.
Well, it is not. And if you look at the grant and you look at the progress reports, it is not gain of function, despite the fact that people tweet that.
So do you still support sending money to the Wuhan Virology Institute?
We do not send money now to the Wuhan Virology
Do you support
Institute.
sending money? We did under your tutelage. We were sending it through EcoHealth. It was a sub-agency and a sub-grant. Do you support the money from NIH that was going to the Wuhan Institute?
Let me explain to you why that was done. The SARS-CoV-1 originated in bats in China. It would have been irresponsible of us if we did not investigate the bat viruses and the serology to see who might have been infected.
Or perhaps it would be irresponsible to send it to the Chinese government that we may not be able to trust with this knowledge and with this incredibly dangerous viruses. Government scientists like yourself who favor gain of function research.
I don't favor gain of function research in China. You are saying things that are not correct.
Government defenders of gain of function, such as yourself, say that COVID-19 mutations were random and not designed by man. But interestingly, the technique that Dr. Barrick developed forces mutations by serial passage through cell culture that the mutations appear to be natural. In fact, Dr. Barrick named the technique the no-see-em technique because the mutations appear naturally. Nicholas Baker in the New York Magazine said nobody would know if the virus had been fabricated in a laboratory or grown in nature. Government authorities in the U.S., including yourself, unequivocally deny that COVID-19 could have escaped a lab. But even Dr. Shi in Wuhan wasn't so sure. According to Nicholas Baker, Dr. Shi wondered, could this new virus have come from her own laboratory? She checked her records frantically and found no matches. That really took a load off my mind, she said. I had not slept for days. The director of the gain of function research in Wuhan couldn't sleep because she was terrified that it might be in her lab. Dr. Barrick, an advocate of gain of function research, admits the main problem that the Institute of Virology has is the outbreak occurred in close proximity. What are the odds? Barrick responded, could you rule out a laboratory escape? The answer in this case is probably not. Will you, in front of this group, categorically say that the COVID-19 could not have occurred through serial passage in a laboratory?
I do not have any accounting of what the Chinese may have done, and I'm fully in favor of any further investigation of what went on in China. However, I will repeat again, the NIH and NIAID categorically has not funded gain of function research to be conducted in the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
You do support it in the U.S. We have 11 labs doing it, and you have allowed it here. We have a committee to do it, but the committee has granted every exemption. You're fooling with Mother Nature here. You're allowing super viruses to be created with a 15% mortality. It's very dangerous. I think it was a huge mistake to share this with China, and it's a huge mistake to allow this to continue in the United States. And we should be very careful to investigate where this virus came from.
I fully.
And we definitely give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie I. You were just listening to a discourse, really, between Senator Rand Paul and Dr. Anthony Fauci, and that was within the Senate debate a few days ago, about a week ago. And that, to be honest, is a heads up to what we will be going into this evening on our nightly radio program, being the shock of the hour. Family, as you know, I have a very interesting record and relationship with this specific platform. In fact, when they pulled down a video that I did about 3 weeks ago, dealing with the vaccine tribunal, they not only pulled down the video, of course, they banned me for 7 days. But what you may not know is that since that time to today, they have actually removed at least 3 of my other videos that I've done to 3 years ago, dealing with subject areas that trouble them. Let me just put it like that. Even down to abortion, and that's the least really, that trouble them. So you clearly understand where it is that we set at the moment. So this is why, for sure, this program that we will be doing tonight, we're going to go deep into this. This is not something you're going to want to miss. As I said, this is exclusively on the Shock of the Hour. So all of you that are part of the subscription team for the Shock of the Hour International program, you are to look forward to this evening. You're going to love this. But let me just say this before I go too far. Even if you're not a subscriber to the Shock of the Hour, and you want to hear the fullness of this program tonight, all you have to do is email me, priestisaac27@gmail.com, and I will send you the program. You will get it in your inbox. That's how you get the Shock of the Hour radio program. Those who are subscribers, they get every program every night. But again, if you're not a subscriber and you would like to hear the rest of this, because I mean, it's going to go hour plus, we're going to go into reasoning and everything, just email me, priestisaac27@gmail.com, and I definitely will send that straight to you. But I will definitely say you should be a subscriber. And I hope you comprehend why we must do this, because as I said, when you bring certain information to this platform, well, at least me, they definitely try to pull it down or even give you some sort of penalty. So I'm sure that you understand where we are here. And let me also say to the audience, I honestly believe I have a responsibility, and I try my best to live up to my responsibility. But do you know that the audience as well have a responsibility? We all have a responsibility here. And this is why it's very important that we do the balance. So if you love something, as you love the information, you love the channel, you love the vibes, anything that you love, you must invest in. And that's just a reality. Since I'm the teacher here, I'm not saying you're not a teacher. I'm sure if I come to your school, I'm going to be the student. But in this classroom here, since we are doing the teaching, we got to teach. And this is a part of the teaching. Anything that you love, you invest in. And that's just the reality. Or else, to be honest, the words are just words. If you love if you love your wife or you love your husband, don't tell me you don't invest in them. You spend literal money on them. As old people used to say around here, your heart is in your pocket, which means the same thing. What you love, what you really appreciate, you actually invest in. So to me, people that love the work that I do, invest in it. I'm not saying if you don't invest in it, you don't, but that's, no, it's not being proven. To be honest, that's reality. You understand? So you got to understand why there's certain programs that we just cannot put here. Listen, when they banned me for 3 months a couple of years ago, all I heard was crickets. Yeah. When they banned me, when they say, hey, listen, you take a 3 months break for talking about whoever I'm talking about, nobody's coming to say, hey, priest, let me build a website for you. Nobody's saying that. I'm not saying you should, but I'm just showing you what is not done. Nobody's coming saying, hey, listen, man, we can set up this brand new YouTube page. I'm going to set it up for you, and we're going to run this from here, and we're going to monetize it. Nobody said that. You understand? So I got to check for myself, and checking for myself is actually checking for all of you. So I can be here alive and healthy and wealthy to bring you the same information that you love, that you don't invest in. I wonder if you follow me good. So that is why you should be investing. It's just talk. Yeah, you should be a subscriber. You should be a subscriber to the Shock of the Hour. You shouldn't, just be getting one Shock of the Hour because it's not going to be here on YouTube. No, you should get the radio program every single evening, just like all of our wonderful subscribers who I respect tremendously just for that, because they're putting their money where their mouth is. That's the reality, my brothers and sisters. So if you want to be a subscriber to the Shock of the Hour, remember, it's just $50 a month. And of course, if you have a 6-month program, it's definitely more economical for you. And if you take the yearly package, it's much more economical for you as a member of the Shock of the Hour. But again, I will send you the program tonight. no charge whatsoever, although you can make your payments using our Cash App, which is ATONRA 2723. That's ATONRA 2723. So even if you don't want to subscribe to the Shock of the Hour, I don't know why you would want to subscribe to the Shock of the Hour, you could still make a contribution if you're receiving the program tonight. But let me be clear. The program is free. I'm giving it to you. You don't have to. In fact, look here. Look here. You can get a whole week free trial of the Shock of the Hour. You know, that's not a week free when you subscribe. I believe some people think that when you subscribe, you get an extra week. No, 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 no. Or you could be a person I met for the first time. You want a free week of the Shock of the Hour? We send you every night program for a week, or the nightly program for a week, that is. And then you will decide what you want to do. So hey man, any which way you turn, you are a winner. There's no need for you to stay away, man. So email me, priestisaac27@gmail.com, and we will send you that program tonight. And remember, you can utilize the Cash App. We always put the link of the Cash App in the description below, which is ATONRA 2723, and you can make all your payments right there, or you can even send your love if you desire right there using that Cash App. Yeah, so the Shock of the Hour, let us go and prepare for that. Looking forward to seeing you there. Holy Manuel I, Selassie, Jah Rastafari.